Free beer and hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. WGRD FM Grand Rapids. 97.9 GRD.
97.9 GRD. Clearing as the day goes on. High of 86. Cooler towards the weekend. Like today's the last stand for the vivid humidity.
Yeah. Going to cool down, be a little bit more normal. In fact, a lot of next week is 68, 69.
Yeah. 69. You did it.
Mm-hmm. No, I was looking at something funny.
Yeah.
No, you weren't.
It's up there.
A clown walked by. A clown.
You giggled at 69.
Yeah.
We heard you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you pulled up that photo of a penis-shaped swimming pool to try to cover, but we know what happened. High of 72 and 70 on Saturday.
I hate that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's bad.
It won't happen anymore.
Yeah.
Nope.
Some
Never
numbers
again.
are funny.
Well, a lot of people were pretty pissed off in Ottawa County and Hudsonville for a good reason, because somebody was juicing kids for travel soccer. This from Wood TVA.
High in Ottawa County after parents learned a soccer coach slipped energy drinks into kids' water bottles. Team parents packed a meeting a few hours ago addressing the Michigan Fire Juniors coach. 24-Hour News 8's Marvis Herring spoke with parents who say the soccer team problems only start there. Marvis.
Marley, several parents are still fuming that a coach was able to put 5-hour energy into their 8 to 10-year-old athletes' water bottles without their knowledge. I'm told that coach is no longer with the team, but now parents say it's time for the entire board to quit too. Our cameras were banned from recording inside the Michigan Fire Juniors town hall.
It is way overflowing in there.
Oh, yeah.
It
No
is.
surprise.
I would be so pissed.
I would be outraged.
Part of me would be pissed not only that they put that in there, but that you're taking it that seriously.
Mm-hmm.
It's 8 to 10-year-olds, man. Come on.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
That being said,
Meeting tonight.
I wonder, they want the whole board gone. Was it a conspiracy? Did everyone get in on it?
I
Don't know.
suspect they're going to say that there is a lack of oversight and poor priorities. That's
Could
my
be.
guess. I
Could
haven't
be,
seen
I'm
it.
assuming
but
that
I mean,
is
if
as well.
the board probably isn't around the coach the entire time,
Right.
and I doubt if he'd be, unless they all knew about it, unless they got together and said, we need to really get an edge here.
Well, that's
and-
so
and-
different.
And don't get me wrong, I would guess everybody in that room takes this a little too seriously because it's travel soccer for 8-year-olds.
Yeah, I know.
But
Yeah, it shouldn't be a thing.
No.
I wouldn't think so. But
That's just a filler sport.
but that's mostly because I don't want to do it. I don't.
Yeah, I think we
like-
decided we're not going to. If
I'm
you want to
pretty-
do
I'm
it in
pretty
your family, so
yeah,
be it.
I'm pretty thrilled right now to do soccer within the township. You know, I don't mind driving from one side of the township to the other. Yeah, I can handle a 10-minute car ride. That's fine, but I don't
Okay.
want to be going to Indiana.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but what if one of your boys becomes really, really good at soccer? Let's say Grayson just starts kicking ass, and now he's beating people who are 3-4 years ahead of him. He needs to compete.
Join the
I
high
would-
school
I-
team
yeah,
and then
I
get a
will-
scholarship
I will,
to college.
I will cross that bridge if and when it comes.
It will
I mean,
come.
I
Most
can't.
of the-
I can't
most
say
of those
I
kids-
would never do it if he was an amazing standout. But most of these kids probably aren't. I mean, I'm sure they're good.
Travel sports are so
But-
common now, it's kind of for everybody. Like when I was a kid,
Yeah.
if you were really good, you might get invited to play on a travel team.
The thing-
now,
right.
anybody, if you got the money, they'll find a spot for you.
The thing is, I think a lot of high schools, the programs now, everything's so competitive to get the edge earlier and earlier that a lot of times you can't even make your high school team if you're not on a travel team or something. They go, yeah, whatever.
No.
What teams have you played for?
That's not true. You get to try out still.
Yeah, but there's, like it or not, there's a ton of favoritism when you get into those.
Well, there probably
into
is.
that because it's so subjective. Unless somebody is the next LeBron and they go, yeah, you can't be on the team, you didn't play, then that would be such an obvious, ridiculous error. But if it's the kids are kind of similar, there's going to be plenty of
Well, it would still be the kid who's
favoritism there.
better in high school, right?
Yeah, but how do you deem better?
You look at them
and you pick the
and
one
you
that's better.
determine which one's better.
But not necessarily. Like, I mean, if a kid...
During draft day, they don't just go, I don't know who's better.
Yeah,
Shuffle their bodies and throw one to me.
tryouts are so different, though, than, I mean, it's not pros where you're choosing between the greatest and the greatest.
There is an advantage. If you want to play varsity, you probably should have played travel.
Oh, well,
Yeah, the more in a year
But
you play.
none of that excuses this.
No. Let's get back to the original focus. This guy trying to juice children.
And accusations of corruption, scare tactics, and misuse of money quickly surfaced. All fingers pointed at the board.
Because right now it feels like they have hid a lot of things.
Oh, boy.
And there's a lot of finger pointing, and it's pretty ugly, and it's really sad and unfortunate.
That mother of 2 club members didn't want to show her face on camera, and another parent we spoke with asked we not show hers. She says she'd gotten threats after speaking out about the board.
I think that this club is built on great coaches and players, and there's a few rotten eggs, and they need to go away.
The issue? There's multiple. For starters, parents demanded that the board all step down after learning of the 5-hour energy scandal. Some say board members knew before parents were contacted.
It's wrong, and there could be complications.
Well, I would guess that they would know before parents were contacted.
Yeah.
Come up with a plan.
I mean, it would be weird if the parents knew before the board.
Now,
That
if
would
they
be a
say
whole different issue.
the board tried to hide it,
That's different.
now you got an issue.
Yeah,
Also-
then that's an issue.
I want more details about. They just kind of went, yeah, there's been cover-ups and threats.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yeah, I need to
Don't
know
go
more about
past
that
that.
part.
Give us more, Marvis.
I want more
Complications,
intrigue.
and they're risking these children's lives if there was a complication.
But that's not happening, and parents would have a hard time forcing anyone out. An attorney hired by Michigan Fire Jr. said tonight that board members elect and appoint themselves. Team parents have no say.
Well, that's fun.
That's how it goes.
yeah, I'm
Okay.
show president, by the way. You guys didn't know that, but
Yeah.
I elected myself,
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm show
Nice
job.
emperor.
Thank you.
In charge of all things.
including president.
Yeah.
Damn it, I chose the wrong one.
I'm Show Khan.
That's a good one, too.
What are you, Joe?
Show King.
Man, did
Still the bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stay and take the risk that the club's going to be okay, or do you leave? Like, what do you do?
The overflowing room of mainly upset parents became even more concerned when one person spoke during public input saying he pulled former tax returns that revealed at least 2 board members were also paid by the club $20,000 each in 2016.
To do
I
what?
personally don't understand how board members should be paid.
It's not brain surgery. It's just soccer. Run it properly.
Unless
and
you
let the
said, are they paid? And they went, no, these are all volunteer positions. Then that's not necessarily a scandal.
But it probably
Seems a little dirty.
It probably is a volunteer thing, though. I mean, I'm sure that's how it's set up.
Maybe.
Why?
I don't know. It's a for-profit travel league.
It didn't say why
It's not
only.
set up by the Hudsonville JCs.
I know, but is it for profit? I mean, do you know that for a fact?
It's part of the Fire Youth Soccer. I don't know that it's a nonprofit organization, that's for sure.
And we don't know what they were paid for. It didn't say all board members were taking
Right.
money
It said-
for being
it
on the
said
board.
2 were paid.
Don't get me wrong. I'm inclined to believe the parents that this
Yeah.
is shady and gross and everything else.
But I just want more info.
Also, you could just not have them play this.
the kids play.
And if you didn't know, Michigan Fire Junior Soccer Club is a youth affiliate of Chicago Fire Soccer. That team also had a rep tonight there to listen. Most of the parents tonight said they still want to see the entire board resign, or at the very least, they want some quick changes to the current bylaws. So the board itself is not self-electing and self-appointing.
Seems
It
fair.
must be a nonprofit. They're asking for donations.
Boy, there's a lot of money wrapped
They're
up in
asking
this
for
organization,
donations.
though.
Why would they need donations? They at least had $40,000 to organize Pee Wee soccer.
The mission statement and vision to provide our youth and their families a safe, fun, and developmentally focused environment guided by professional mentors. Well, you struck out on that one.
Yeah.
You failed on the first sentence, and I'm not even to a comma yet. Using soccer as a vehicle to reinforce life values with vision to foster a culture of excellence both on and off the field, creating an environment that develops players from the grassroots to excellence.
Well, I guess in this day and age, yes. Sure thing. You will be taking something as you grow up to do better than other people. Right now, 5-hour energy secretly. In the future, Adderall and Ritalin.
Yeah, simple.
You got to do it to get ahead. This is dumb. It's Pee Wee soccer.
Man, this is big stuff.
Yeah.
Also, can they?
This guy, I didn't even know about this girl. I'm like, oh, this is a huge organization.
That seems super creepy too. Does the coach just get away with that, or is he allowed to slip things into kids' drinks? I know it's not poison.
I know
or
he's
drugs.
He's gone.
Yes.
Yeah, but is he going to jail?
I don't know if he could go to jail.
I don't know how that would work.
I don't know.
But that's weird. I don't know
I
what
mean,
happens
you
if
didn't give them anything illegal, but what if some kid has an allergy to something or whatever? I mean, I don't.
Well, I guess that's different. That didn't happen.
That has to be against some
No,
law.
but you would think serving anything to anybody that they don't know you're giving to them
Yeah.
seems like it would be illegal.
Yeah, that's true. When people spit in food, that's illegal. You're not going to get sick off of it. It's just
Michigan
gross.
Fire Juniors is recognized as a public charity by the IRS and considered a 501c3.
Would love to know where
Yeah.
that 20,
Okay.
where
That
that
certainly
40
makes
grand.
it a little weird that at least 40 grand was spent on the people on the board.
Yeah. Looks like a charity.
I'd like 20 grand
with
to
no
be
explanation.
be on the board of travel soccer, where my only job is, hey, do you think we should tell the parents about the juiced 5-hour energy waters? Nah. Okay. Well, we
Yeah.
voted. You lost.
Yeah, it definitely looks like not for profit. Same way that that church where the guy wants a $54 million jet looks not for profit.
It does kind of seem that way.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's certainly. I mean, I don't know how the organization is run, but man, boy, is that a different level from what I'm used to with my kids in the group that they're with.
Yeah.
We practice on, slightly decrepit fields that usually have standing water somewhere on them, and they're talking about, how they're going to be a big part of this new ultimate soccer arena and with the indoor facilities.
Oh, yeah.
Like they got a serious setup here.
Yeah.
Man,
I don't get the. I don't get the point.
it's impressive. Jeez.
All right. I think that's it for us today.
Yeah.
A lot of tweets about how my voice is stupid. I should stay home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not very nice.
I don't think it's stupid at all. I didn't really even think it was that bad. I barely noticed.
Most of the time,
There were
I didn't
some
notice.
points where I was like, "Oh, it's running out."
Yeah, there's been a few times where I've cleared my throat for you.
That's what people are saying. is
Yeah.
I keep clearing my throat on behalf of him.
yeah. Just do it already.
Because is it? Do you think there's something loose in there?
No.
It's a dry.
It's
dry
really
cough.
dry. Every time I've coughed, nothing moved.
Have you tried harder and harder?
Harder and harder?
And harder. Just
Oh, I thought that was a
Yeah.
medicine.
Yeah.
I'm like, nope, I haven't tried that.
Yeah, have you tried
it is a medicine.
You
I'll
tried
give
to
you
dry
harder,
yourself out a little bit more.
harder and harder the medicine.
I know where you can get some water.
From
Out of the
carpet?
floor, right?
Yeah,
Suck the
yeah.
carpet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Carpet sucking.
Yep.
I think you're getting a call.
I am.
So-
Some Belding. Some
Must be time to
some
go.
barbarians are on the phone.
Oh,
All right, that's
no.
it. Godsmack. See ya.